Hello, this is Tucker Polimic, developer for the I'm Hungry web application, and this is going to be our production release video, which will basically go over all of the usable modules of our website, as well as what users can expect from the development team in the future as far as this site is concerned. So what you see on the screen here is our landing page, which I will link in the description of this video. And this landing page is supposed to give you a short overview of what our website wants to accomplish, as well as step-by-step instructions on how to use it. If you happen to find any bugs while using our software, you can report it here by clicking this link. And if you like it a lot or dislike it for some reason, feel free to leave us feedback in this Google form. So now I'm going to go directly to the app, and you're prompted with a login screen. You do need an account registered with us to be able to use our website, and I'll explain why a little bit later. So I already have a website. If you don't, you can feel free to click this button, which will bring you to a registration page. You need to provide us with a username, an email, and a password. And that's it. That'll register you in our database. We don't actually see your password, so there's no concern there. So I already have an account. I'm just going to log in here. There we go. And this is the main page of our web application. After you log in, this is what you're presented with. If it's your first time log in, you're going to be prompted by the application to allow location access, which will basically just estimate your zip code for us using your IP address. So I'm going to allow that, as that is something that we made part of the site. So I click that, and it takes a couple seconds sometimes, but it should auto fill in your zip code, and it got it correct for me. I'm in Buffalo, that's Buffalo's zip code. So after that gets input, you can choose not to allow that as well and manually input a zip code if you want to search for food outside of where you currently are. So after that, you go to keyword, and you can just type in whatever type of food that you want to look for. I want to look for, what do I want to look for? Let's say Tim Hortons. Right. And then you're presented with a list of Tim Hortons within a given range of your area. Well, not necessarily just Tim Hortons, but also things similar to Tim Hortons, like coffee shops, pastry shops, things like that. And you can click this button here, View Events, and that will load up something called the Events page for that specific restaurant, which is a module recreated to sort of put social networking aspects into our application. What a user can do here is click Add Event, and then click, it'll open a calendar. You can click a date and a time. And this is why you needed to register an account for this aspect of the site. So if you wanted to meet somebody here on November 20th, you click it. You would want to meet them at 6 p.m., specifically 6:30, and then click Submit. That event is now publicly visible to other people that are registered to use our website. So you can click Attend to let people know that you're attending that event, like so. And there you see, Tucker, my account is now registered for that event. I can also unattend, so on and so forth, as much as you'd like. So now, if I log out and click Log Back In, I can log into a second account of mine. Right, re-allow location access. Hopefully it'll give me the same zip code. It did. And then I type in Tim Hortons again. Let's say I'm new to Buffalo and I want to meet somebody new at Tim Hortons that can show me around. I go to View Events and I say, oh, somebody's going to be here at 6:30 p.m. on November 20th, 2017. And I can also click Attend. And now there's 2 people attending this event. So that's the social networking aspect of our website. And then you can log out and log back in. My information is already saved here. Allow location access. Same zip code. And you can search for all sorts of things here, not necessarily just food, but you can search for arts and crafts stores or, amusement parks, really anything. And here on the splash page, we have another short description of what it does, how it works, and if you find a bug, you can report it to us here. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you. If you search for some sort of food, this site actually is integrated with Yelp, so it gives you the rating and price value from Yelp. So this Burger King specifically has a 2.5 out of 5, 5 being the highest rating, and a $1 price, meaning the lowest, very, very cheap food, basically. So if you click View Events for any restaurant, it actually also links to the Yelp page that we're getting the data from. So if I open that up in a new tab, I can check it out in more detail here to see exactly why it's $1 means price under $10. So yeah, that's about it. As far as further development is concerned, a lot of the feedback that we got basically said the website isn't very aesthetically pleasing. We had about 100 responses in a couple of weeks, and basically every single person said they loved the site, they loved the idea, but it was very ugly. So that's definitely something that we're going to look at as we move forward here. Alright, thanks.